Welcome to Library Out Loud with your host, Jane Baker. Jane has 7 years working at the Spokane County Library District as a communication and development director. Library Out Loud is about any and all things that are happening at the Library District. Library Out Loud is brought to you in part by STCU and SCLD. Now, here's your host, Jane Baker.
Hello and welcome to Library Out Loud. I'm Jane Baker with the Spokane County Library District. Joining me today is Public Services Manager Gwendolyn Haley. Welcome, Gwendolyn.
Hi, Jane.
Thanks for coming back today.
I'm so glad to be here. Thanks.
We have so many things to talk about because
I know.
Summer libraries go together. So much stuff.
Right.
That we're here to talk those things.
It is my favorite time of year, and we are super busy, and it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Summer at the library is a blast.
That's where it's at.
Let's jump in. First of all, we have Camp Read-A-Rama.
That's right.
We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but that's something new happening up at North Spokane to keep your young readers reading all summer. We also have a summer family read with author Grace Lin this summer. So those are just two big things that are happening, but also our regular, I guess libraries are also always known as summer reading, right? Summer reading, summer programs, and the things going on. And this is to all help kids prevent that summer slide.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So if somebody hasn't heard about summer slide, that is... What does that mean?
Sure. What it means is that kids have gained all of these skills reading over the school year.
Sure.
Especially in elementary school is what we're talking about, is they're learning how to read and building their skills. Summer hits, and if they don't crack a book over the course of summer, they can lose ground and wind up starting the next school year behind where they ended in the fall, in the spring. And so then they come into the fall and they're behind, and they've got to make up all this ground, and it gets harder and harder to do. And what we want to do as a library, and what parents really want to do, is make sure that their kids are starting school in the fall ready to go and hit the ground running without having lost any skills. And just by reading even 4 books over the summer, you can avoid the summer slide. And of course, if your kids are reading every day, just 20 minutes a day, build it into your family schedule, and you're reading together, you can prevent that. And your kids might start school even a little bit ahead of where they left off.
A little bit ahead. And then in the long run, that can contribute to great academic success.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we know that kids who are not reading at grade level by the end of 3rd grade really start to struggle because the shift happens where they start reading to learn instead of learning to read.
That's a secret. Not everybody knows that.
Right.
Let's say that again.
Yeah.
About 3rd grade,
By
right?
the end of 3rd grade,
Okay.
the shift happens in 4th grade where they begin to read to learn instead of learning to read.
So the first few years, they were just learning to read,
Yeah.
and now they have to read to learn. So they have to comprehend what they're reading, and that happens 3rd or 4th grade.
Right there in the middle. And we know that kids who are reading at grade level in elementary school, they're going to hit middle school ready, and they're going to graduate on time. And there's just a wealth of research around kids who are reading and doing well are more likely to graduate high school, and that means they're more likely to lead healthy, happy, productive lives, which is what we all want for our kids.
Absolutely. So that brings up something that I want to take a moment to mention. We program, we create our programs based on early learning and that 3rd grade, 4th grade thing, and then our programs kind of shift. So, all these are built in. We have a very comprehensive early learning and reading programs.
Right.
And we're right on target with where all those changes happen. Yeah. So, young parents or new parents or even old parents, grandparents even.
Yes.
If you have young kids at home and you're like, I'm not sure where they should be reading, what should they be reading, come to the library. We can help.
This is our wheelhouse. It's what we do. It's
Our
why
wheelhouse.
the library exists.
Yes.
We love to do it. And our big emphasis in the summer, honestly, we do all of these great programs. We bring in amazing performers to draw people into the library. All of that is with this ulterior motive of putting books in kids' hands so that they will be reading over the summer and learning to be lifelong readers and enjoy it. Because, in the information age, we need to read more all the time and comprehend more and read more critically than maybe we ever did before. And we're just, as adults, we're flooded with all kinds of information all the time.
Yes.
And it is these early literacy and early elementary and elementary school reading skills that we're relying on. And so the more we can build that into our kids so that they are robust readers and they're thoughtful readers, the better off they're going to be and the better off we all are going to be.
Absolutely.
Plus, it's really fun.
It is fun. It is fun. There's nothing like picking up a good fiction book and taking an escape with it. You don't have to go anywhere. Just open the book and it takes you away.
Absolutely.
And we know this.
We all need that a little bit, don't we?
That's true. You were talking about all the fun things that we got. Now let's get into the fun stuff that we're doing. Our universe of stories is the theme for this year. It's kind of a space universe, astronaut-y type thing. So one of the big programs we have is by the Traveling Lantern Theater Company.
Right.
And they came last year.
Yes.
And they did a program on Mozart. Yes. This year, what are they doing this year?
It's called My Mother the Astronaut. And it's a great, engaging little story about a girl whose mom takes her to work for Take Your Daughter to Work Day, and mom happens to be an astronaut.
Oh, how cool.
And, the Traveling Lantern Theater is a professional theater company based in California. And they travel all around the country. And they were such a huge hit last year. It was so engaging. And if you haven't had a chance to bring your kids to live theater, this is such an easy way to do it. It's free. It's right in your neighborhood. And they put on a fantastic show. They've got sound effects and it's amazing. Costume changes. They usually it's a 2-person show.
Wow.
Where 2 people play all of the roles.
Wow.
And it's spectacular. And it's really a lot of fun. And I was watching last year when they came, and the kids loved it.
Awesome.
So much fun. And that's really recommended for kids in kindergarten through 5th grade. Yeah.
Great. And that they're going to be around to 10 of our libraries this summer. So yes, they will be in your neighborhood.
They will.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then after the Traveling Lantern Theater Company, we have the Zaniac returning.
Yes.
Even I get excited about the Zaniac.
He's so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah, Alex Zerbe, Zaniac, and he is a comedian, magician, juggler. I don't know. His show is really hard to describe. It is zany.
Yes.
It is so much fun, and he just does a great job of interweaving concepts around gravity and science. This time around is what he's focusing on, and he's just funny and high energy show.
Yes.
And he was a huge hit the last time we had him, so we're really excited to have him back. And you can find him on YouTube and see some of his shows. He's actually won awards for his comedy. It's so much fun, and it's just I can't wait to have him back.
Kids and parents love him alike. Yes. So he's going to be at all the neighborhoods as
all the
well.
Neighborhoods
All the neighborhoods. Yeah. And then after the Zaniac, you need to catch your breath and be prepared for Mobius, because we're going to do some space exploration with them.
Yeah, and we're so excited. Mobius has been a longtime partner for the library district, and we just love them. And this year we're doing something a little bit different, and they're going to bring the Mobius Science Center experience to the library. So instead of doing a show, they're going to bring hands-on activities and learning activities and the planetarium into the libraries where it will fit.
Okay.
Because they had some space limitations.
Yes.
But so families are going to have a chance to come in and do some hands-on activities. Some are self-directed, some will be guided, and also a short planetarium show in this big inflatable planetarium that we're going to set up in the libraries where it fits.
Where it fits, yes. Yes.
So, and I'm really excited about that. And this is not what we've normally done with them, but I think it's going to be so fun for families because they'll be able to drop by within that 2-hour window. And stay and explore as long as they like and get a little taste of what it's like to go to the Science Center here in Spokane.
Sure. And again, coming to all the neighborhoods.
Coming to your neighborhood.
And there is no charge to attend any of these things. And what a great thing for the kids. All right, let's talk quickly about Camp Read-A-Rama.
Yeah.
That's happening at North Spokane.
That's right.
And it's Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to noon type camp, free of charge.
Yeah.
Lunch is included.
Yeah, space is limited, so sign up is required in advance.
Sure.
It'll be limited about 25 kids, and we're looking at kids going into first grade to kids going into fifth grade. So that is the age range, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I just think of it as a half-day camp. Everything is based off of literature, and we're going to use our books as a springboard to all kinds of learning and fun activities.
Oh, that's great.
And lunch is included.
And you said lunch is included for kids that are attending the Read-A-Rama camp.
Right.
But also we have summer meals going on.
That's right. So North Spokane Library is a free summer meal site during the summer. We partner with Spokane Public Schools, and they're the site sponsor, and meals are delivered to the North Spokane Library. And you don't have to sign up for the meals. You can just drop in, and as long as you're 18 and under, you eat free.
That's great.
So it's a great opportunity for kids in the community to have lunch every day, and we serve Monday through Friday.
That's so helpful for those experiencing that food insecurity. And we also do an afternoon snack at our Deer Park Library as well.
And that's year-round. So
that one is year-round.
Yeah.
That's right. So if you want more information on that, just check at the library. They could probably tell you more about that.
Right.
I believe Vinny said we have to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and talk more about all the things summer at the library.
The universe.
That's it, right here on Library Out Loud. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Tom Sawyer Country Coffee.
Tom Sawyer Country Coffee only roasts the finest organic coffee for our signature blends. Enjoy a cup at our coffee shop and local businesses and organizations across the region.
I'm Tom Sawyer, and we choose the Pacific Northwest.
What? You haven't been to the library lately? Stop in today and see that the library is more than books. Spokane County Library District facilities feature on-site technology, including Wi-Fi, computers, and printers, as well as free use of meeting rooms. The Library District offers events and programs for all ages, from story times to career development and employer classes to Social Security workshops. Our staff is well trained and happy to help. Find out more about your library at scld.org.
I'm Jade Becker, and I'm a senior at Chewelah High School. I'm at STCU's Money Live event. In this scenario that we played today, I was a realtor. My spouse was a city worker. We had an 11-month-old child, and there was a lot of spending for that child, like diapers and formula, and had to buy toys and clothing. I'm very glad that I had this experience. It was super helpful. You need this to get far and ahead in life. I'm Jade Becker, and STCU is here for good.
Welcome back to Library Out Loud. I'm Jane Baker with Public Services Manager Gwendolyn Haley from the Spokane County Library District, and we're talking about all the things happening this summer at the library. Libraries traditionally are busy during the summer.
They really are.
With we used to call it summer reading, but now it's just summer
Learning.
Summer learning. I like that. Yeah. So we have all the great things that we talked about in before the break, and we have even more. So let's talk a little bit about some of the kids and family programs. These are like craft type programs, right?
One of the things we hear from people in our community as we've talked about things that they're looking for and what the library can do is a lot of families are looking for things to do together. So, regardless of, and every family, is a little bit different in terms of their age makeup, and but they're looking for things that they can experience and enjoy together as a family. So we've put together some different programs that allow families to come together. One is making seed bombs, which is as messy as it sounds. So dirt, mud, and we're going to put together seed bombs.
I had not heard of these before.
Yeah. One of our staff had a fantastic idea, and we decided to run with it. But everyone will leave with a little a seed bomb that they can throw in their yard and plant flowers. It's not that kind of bomb. Okay. It's wild flowers. And so just a lot of fun, and a way to kind of do some gardening in a really different and enjoyable way. But also families really like the opportunity to get messy, and we'll clean it up.
That's nice.
So that's a win-win.
I like it when someone else cleans it up. So is it like a bath bomb, only it's a
dirt and seeds?
Dirt and
seed. You just huck it in. And see what blooms.
That sounds
it's
fun.
It's an experiment, and then you can kind of watch and see, and then being wildflowers, you see what other kinds of things are attracted to your yard, bees and pollinators and
butterflies and things like that.
Birds.
Very cool. That sounds like a lot of fun,
especially
if you're going to clean up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll I'll make a mess anytime. We also have some Star Wars bead creation type programs. And who doesn't love Star Wars? Both kids and parents alike, right?
And perler beads are a lot of fun. And but again, it's something we're letting us set it up for you so you can just come and have the fun of doing it and not worry about the mess.
All the little beads in the carpet and all those things. Yeah. That sounds great. We also have music happening at the library this summer. We do music quite a bit.
We do. And summer is a great time to do music. And we have some local bands here in town that are fantastic. Big hits like Sidetrack and Plaid Cat. And they play a variety of genres. And what's great about music in the library is it's free. There's no cover charge.
Yes.
And it's family friendly. So, grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads, aunts and uncles, and kids of all ages can come together and enjoy a concert. And we love that because we really do want the library to be a place for everybody to enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even Sidetrack is doing some things outside.
Yes.
It looks like they're going to be at Holmberg Park.
Holmberg Park up by North Spokane in the north part of the county. And it's a block party. So there'll be things happening throughout the day,
that'll be fun.
culminating in a concert in the evening as it gets a little cooler. And we're excited about that. Great opportunity, again, for families of multiple generations. And whether you're single or kids and you bring your dog on a leash, your cat on a leash, if that's your thing. But just come and enjoy the outdoors and the park. It's a lovely park and great music from a great local band.
I love the idea of a block party thing and the library involved.
Yeah.
And that's up in North Spokane. Also, Sutton Park and Cheney. There's going to be an outdoor concert.
Yeah, several of our communities have outdoor concerts every year. So we enjoy that. And it's a great chance for us to get outside and meet the neighbors in a different way.
It is nice. Let's see. So Leap into Science. Let's talk about that. Tell me about it.
Sure. Leap into Science is a program that we're privileged to be part of at Spokane County Library District. It's started by the Franklin Institute, the big science museum in Philadelphia, partnering with their local library in Philadelphia. And so they've spread that out, and we're part of a 3-year grant cycle to bring different hands-on science and literacy activities to our community. So it started with balance. We're going to be adding a new theme this year of wind, and you'll see those around throughout the year, but there's one this summer happening. So again, just a great opportunity to come together with your kids and learn something new.
Yeah, that's great. It looks like balance and building rockets and hands-on building and engineering, a little bit of engineering, a little more science-y feel.
A little science-y, to go with our space theme. So,
That's always good. And we have summer Lego clubs going on. Legos
the ultimate building toy.
That's the ultimate building toy. That's right. So that's not going away.
No.
So if you just want to play with Legos this summer, we got that for you too.
Yeah.
Summer meals. Let's see. Library in the park. Let's talk about that.
This is exciting. So we've been partnering with Spokane Valley Parks and Rec. And they have a great summer meal program at 3 parks in the Spokane Valley where they serve lunch Monday through Thursday throughout the summer. Free lunch. Kids 18 and under eat free. And they have some programming happening around that, but we're partnering with them. We're bringing story times. We're also going to bring a space camp week, 1 week to each of the 3 parks, and those are Valley Mission Park and Edgecliff Park, and Terrace View Park, and those where the meal sites are. But then the library will be there at different times throughout the summer, offering either a story time. We're also bringing a concert to the park for those to kind of kick that off. So it'll be Jenks Family Music, and he's a well-known local favorite. You see him at Center at Valley Fest and things like that too. So he's going to be performing at the parks this summer in the Valley. So great
high energy rock music for the whole family.
Yeah,
that's
and
Jenks.
he's adding a dinosaur this year to his program. I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to see him again, and it's a lot of fun. But it's a great chance also to highlight that again, Spokane Valley. There are summer meals, free lunch happening throughout the summer at these 3 parks.
Edgecliff, Terrace View, and Valley Mission.
Yeah, and really happy to partner with Spokane Valley Parks and Rec for the second time to do programming with them in the park and make sure that, again, kids in our communities have access to books throughout the summer.
Yes, and books and food. So we feed their minds and we feed their tummies at the same time. Wow, that sounds great.
That's fantastic.
Also outside, we're going to do a mermaid story time in Medical Lake.
Yes. We have an abundance of parks and lakes in this part of the
we
world.
do.
And so it's a great opportunity. And one of our librarians said, you know what, I'm doing a mermaid story time because we have a lake right here and it's going to be so much fun. Everybody loves mermaids, mer people.
Yes.
Yeah. So lots of fun.
So that'll be out at Medical Lake. That's coming in July.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And,
we're also doing outdoor family yoga.
Yes.
What a great idea.
Yeah, well, we've done yoga a couple times, and we've had people asking, what about family yoga? And of course,
Yes.
during the summer, we have a lot of families coming into the library, and it's, again, an all-ages program. You don't have to have a child with you. You could be a teen or a young adult. You could be single. You could be a grandma. But it's going to be a really easy outdoor a beginner introduction to yoga class for everybody.
Introduction
Yeah.
to yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga sounds easy, but it's really harder than we think. I've tried it a few times. It's pretty tough, but it's a fun thing to do,
Yep.
especially as a group. It's a very much a family thing. Let's see what else we have. Space Week happening. Oh, this is also happening at the parks.
At the park,
Yes. So there's a lot happening there, and then we have programs. Let's shift a little bit and talk about the older kids a little bit. The younger kids are a lot of fun, a lot of great programs, but we have stuff for the teens and tweens as well.
And tweens we kind of define as 4th grade and up, so kind of that 11.
Yeah,
right in that
I'm
age
not
range.
quite a teen, but I don't want to hang with the little kids yet. So,
and we recognize that developmentally that's totally appropriate, and they want to have an opportunity to do something with their peers. So we're bringing in some different programs for that.
we have a Stranger Things gather. Stranger Things is just
It's such a
It's
phenomenon
it right now,
And
yeah.
we're so excited. So the new series starts this summer, and so we're going to have a celebration of all things Stranger Things. And as a child of the 80s, I have to say that there's a lot I enjoy just visually about this program, and it's been fun for my teenagers to watch it.
Is that right?
And for us to say, oh
fun.
yeah, no, I had that Atari growing up. So there'll be a trivia night, there'll be activities around Stranger Things, a costume contest, of course. So come dressed as your favorite character. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're doing that at several libraries.
That's great. Some other fun things, some one-off things like cupcake decorating. That's
Right.
always a fun thing
Yeah.
to do because you get to eat it afterwards.
Yes.
Let's see. We have a watermelon decorating contest that's happening out at Airway Heights.
Yeah.
Radical Rick, he is coming.
Yes,
to
and
the
he's
library.
a great hands-on science.
He is. I've
teacher.
actually had Radical Rick on this program.
He's so much fun.
mind-blowing.
So we had him last year, and we've had him a couple times, and so he does a smaller for the 4th grade and up hands-on program, and this time we're making slime. So again, if that's something your family's been interested in, and you're like, oh, my kids were asking that, can we make slime? Like, no, because it sounds messy. We're going to do it in the library, and they'll be able to make their slime and bring it home.
And we'll clean it up
and we'll
from
clean
there. Yes.
And it's great. And it's a great opportunity for kids to learn about some kind of chemical reactions and the properties. And Rick does a great job of making it fun.
Yeah, he's
and the
awesome.
kids, are learning so much, and they don't even realize it. He's such a great educator. And we're excited to have him back. And again, that's for 4th grade and up. Do you need to sign up in advance for that and for the cupcake decorating, because space is limited and supplies are limited.
Supplies are limited. That's right. We're also going to do a deep space escape. So it's
Yes.
like the escape room.
Exactly. So we did this last summer. We did an escape room, and it was so much fun, not just for the kids, but for us too.
Okay.
And we have some really amazingly creative and talented staff in Spokane County Library District.
We do.
And they have put together some really tricky puzzles and things for kids to solve. And so just like any an escape room in the community, it's a chance to come into the library, really targeted for kids in 4th grade and up, and so that they can really work together. It's a great opportunity to do some problem solving, and they're learning so much through this process. And again, they don't even realize it.
They don't know they're learning. They're having so much fun. It's great. And then again, let's mention Grace Lin.
Yes.
She's an awesome author. We're going to be doing some programs with her books and
Yes.
things. But the highlight of the summer is that she's actually coming
Yes.
to Spokane on
August 8th.
Thursday, August 8th. We're going to be at Center Place in Spokane
Yes.
Valley. It's going to be a whole family event.
Yes.
Yes.
She's a wonderful speaker. She's so engaging, and her story is inspiring. If you've got would-be artists or writers in your family, come, and if you've read and enjoyed her books, or even if you haven't, because I guarantee after you hear her speak, you will want to pick up one of her books and read it together. But we'll have lots of activities in addition to that, and an opportunity to get your book signed by the author. And how great it is here in Spokane when we get a chance to. We love authors. We have a lot of wonderful local authors.
We do.
And when we get to meet someone whose books we've enjoyed, it just makes it that much more special.
It does. It's really wonderful. So much. That was the fast recap of a lot of things, and we still didn't hit everything.
No, I'd say, but wait, there's more. But we're going to be out of
there's
time.
more because we stopped at the teens and tweens. There's also stuff for adults.
So many things for adults happening, and we really we have some stargazing programs for adults,
astronomy and stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
We're going to have some planetarium tickets available for the Spokane Falls Community College Planetarium, just exclusively for Spokane County Library District card holders.
Great.
To get from us, like our museum passes. So we're excited about that.
We are. So summer reading, summer programs, just summer fun, summer learning.
Yeah.
So I know we're a little early on talking about all these things, but people are planning now.
They are.
On what to do for the summer. And keep in mind that there is no charge
Right.
for any of the programs that we put on at the libraries. They are open to everyone, and as long as we have the space. And all of these programs you'll be able to register online beginning June 1st.
Right.
And we'll have a new issue of Engage. This is our current issue, but a new issue of Engage will be out in May.
Right.
And it will have the breakdown of everything that's happening all
Yeah,
summer.
and you'll want to pick that up because there's always, summer's a busy time for everyone. But there's something happening every week in the library near you. I guarantee it. And there's just so much to enjoy and experience. And again, come in and check out books together, and for yourself, for your kids, and plan to make reading a big part of your summer, because we talked a lot about how important it is to learn, but also summer is a great time to just read something that you enjoy.
Read and
relax.
enjoy.
Yeah.
Relax. I can't think of a better way to end the program with those words right there. Perfect. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you for all you do and putting these programs. I know you work for months on getting all this together.
It is our very great pleasure. We have a great team, and we love what we do.
That's great. That's awesome. All right. Thank you. And for Library Out Loud, I'm Jane Baker. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Library Out Loud is produced in Spokane, Washington by SpokaneTalksMedia.com, which is solely responsible for its content. Library Out Loud is sponsored by our friends at the Spokane County Library District and STCU. Ask Jane a question, recommend a guest, or hear this program again on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SpokaneTalksMedia.com.